Okay, I'm going to be doing a review on Tahereh Mafi's Shatter. I was doing this as a read-along with Elisabeth Paige. I will link her YouTube, her Goodreads account and her Goodreads group account down below, so you can check them out. As you can see, since my last video, this has got a bit of damage and some water damage as well. A water bottle burst in my bag, so I'm going to have to order a new copy because it's such a bonny cover. What did I think about this book? Okay, so I gave this book 4 stars on Goodreads, but it's probably more of a 3.8, and usually I would not go into 0.5s, but it's a struggle to rate this book properly, because there was parts that I loved and parts that really just grated me. Initially, I didn't like the writing style with all the stroke throughs. It really frustrated me. But I think it was because it was a completely new style and I wasn't used to it. So then once I got into the book a little bit more, I felt as though it made Juliet really relatable, and that you could see her conflict in making decisions, which she obviously wasn't used to having to make while she's been locked up. But aside from the stroke throughs, Tahereh Mafi's general writing, all the metaphors were just beautiful. It was it was a really refreshing book to read, because the books I've been reading lately haven't really had that sort of poetic sense about them. So it was really lovely. An aspect which I did not like about the book was Adam and Juliet's sort of instant romance. It drove me up the wall. Oh, I hated it. Not only that, I feel I was supposed to like Adam a lot more than I did. I feel like he's the guy you're supposed to be like, oh, he's lovely. But I was just like, I don't know, I couldn't relate to him that much, and I felt he was quite flat. But there were other characters in the book that sort of made up for that. For example, I did like Juliet as a character. There were aspects of her which I found irritating at times, but overall I do really like her. And Warner is just such a complex and twisted, sadistic character, and they're usually my favourite ones. So I'm really interested in finding out what happens to him in the next book. Kenji is hilarious. He really brings some humour into the overall serious tone of the book, and I love him for that. He's probably my favourite characters so far. I don't know, it's a bit of a tie between him and Warner. I don't know. But the overall feel of the book, the setting, the dystopia and the dystopian feel, the revolution, there's something big happening, and I like that you get that feeling that there's a revolution on the way throughout the book, and I'm really intrigued to find out what happens, because especially with Tahereh Mafi's writing style, I can predict that it's going to be quite an elegant and beautiful story, probably with a lot of tragedy though. I do feel like she could have showed more of the outside world. I mean, you only really got Juliet's perspective of it from like a window, and then briefly when her and Adam escaped. I feel like because it's such a different world than what we're used to, we could have used a bit more description on that, but I'm going to assume that we get a lot more in the second book. Another thing that I really enjoyed was sort of like the final chapters when they reach Omega Point, and everyone has, well, not everyone, but a lot of them have powers, and she finds out that she's not the only one that has a power, and that's sort of you getting a step closer to understanding why she has this ability. And I'm really interested in finding out what it is specifically that she's able to do. Because initially it was she couldn't touch people or she killed them, but it sort of develops through the book, and I'm really interested to see what sort of the final outcome of that is. Also, I'm really interested to see how they develop Omega Point and the characters within it. I have a pretty high standard because I'm a big X-Men fan, so we'll see how that goes. But overall, I really did enjoy this book. It was a quick read. I think I read it in about 4 days or something like that. I've got a lot going on, so I couldn't read it like continuously. But I'm going to wait to buy the novella now and Unravel Me, which is the second book in the trilogy. And hopefully I will get back to you with another review very soon.